Oh, tech lovers, do you want to keep track of your follower count, whether it's on Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube? Well, you're going to be interested in this new little gadget I've got. It's the LaMetric Time, a connected clock for home and business. And you can see at the moment it's just showing up. I've added 152 subscribers in the last month. And you can see here I've got 5,876 at the time of making this video. The clock itself is really lightweight and compact, and it only takes a few minutes to get set up and running. You'll need to create an account to log in, and once you have logged in, check for a firmware update. So let's just give you a quick overview of what this looks like. You can see there's really not much to it. You've just got some speakers and a power button on the right hand side, the main interface, nothing so much on the bottom, USB and headphone out, so USB for power, and on the top you've actually got 3 buttons. They're very subtle though. You've got a left, right and an action button. At the moment we're displaying the time. It's New Year's Day, which is why it's doing all these nice little fireworks. If I press the right, I go to the next thing, which in this case is weather. Press it again to activate the radio. Press it again to get to timer. Here's where the action button can be used. Press that. If we long press, that resets it. Here we've got a 15-minute countdown timer. Again, long press resets it. So this is now my personalized stuff. So this is, you can see the YouTube logo, YouTube subscribers, plus 152 in the month, Instagram subscribers, and then we're getting onto the Netatmo bits and pieces, and it's all controllable via the app. So here's the app. And you can see clock, weather, radio, stopwatch, timer, YouTube. So we go into timer. You can see you can set the timer. So it was on for 15 minutes, but if you have one that's 5 minutes, you can set that, no problem. Go into YouTube. You have to select your channel, and you can then pull through different information. There's also analytics for YouTube, which gives you last 28 days. I've got it set to world, and you can take a look at the estimated revenue, watch time, views, subscriber change. There's loads of different bits of information. These are just the ones that I happen to have installed. There's actually quite a nice collection that's worth having a look at. You can get news, you can get little funny bits and pieces popping up. Most are fairly easy to set up. You just follow the guides, give it permissions, and it will start fetching the data. But you'll find some, like Instagram, will need a little bit more hard work. But you can search for a guide online, and LaMetric have produced a step-by-step guide on how to get the Instagram data onto your display. Another thing I really like about this is you can have notifications on when something happens. So in this case, whenever someone subscribes to my YouTube channel, you hear this. The display is also capable of dimming when it detects there's little lights. That way, if you do have this in the bedroom, it's not going to keep you awake at night with a really bright, glaring display. It will dim right down. It's still visible in the dark, but not to the same extent it is in the light. I really like this LaMetric time clock display thing. I think it's got some really cool features in. I love the way it shows different animations depending on the time of year. So I had this set up on Christmas Day. It had a little Christmas tree with little lights flashing, and on New Year's Day it had little fireworks exploding as well. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what else pops up throughout the year. I've also linked this to my Netatmo weather station, allowing me to pull through localized weather information rather than the more generic weather information you get from other feeds. It's worth noting I had this on my Amazon wish list for a while, and it came up a couple of times as being part of a lightning deal. So if you click through the link below, you'll not only be supporting my channel, but go and add that to your wish list if you don't want to buy it straight away, and Amazon will notify you if there's a bit of a price drop. Hope you found the short video useful. If you have and you want to see more of my reviews, click here. If you haven't already, click subscribe, join my tech tribe, and I'll see you on the next video.